Hello, friends and family. My name is Rick Ward, and I'd like to welcome you to this production of the program. Thank you for joining me in this hard time in my life. It's Friday, and we're back here again. It's another day. Yesterday I did the program like here at the studio at nighttime, and we ended it at about 11 o'clock. And then I go home and I tried on that suit for the wedding. That's gonna be tomorrow. And then I woke back up and I got a piece of pizza from the old school pizzeria, and now I'm back on the couch. So not a lot of times on the streets, but I am seeing a few things out there. Also, trying this out. This thing should be going already. Over here, I thought. I think it's like a little bit behind now. Oh, there. So we're looking at the clock tape, even though it's going to be... It's still shaking pretty hard. Maybe it is the tape itself. Maybe we should try to do it again so that it's less shaky. Is it the clock tape itself that's shaking that's causing the issues, or is it like other things? It's hard to tell. See? Clock's still shaking pretty good, Freddie, without anything else. So maybe we're gonna be looking at that clock today a little bit. If we're looking outside, maybe we'll just do some of this cutting with the clock. Oh, try to leave the clock up there. Cut like this. So maybe today we'll try this thing out. We'll do all the clocks, all the cuts instead of the other things. So now it's like we're watching that thing. The outside timer goes around every 10 minutes, and the inside one goes around, once. So maybe what I'm going to try to do here is say things, at least for one round of the thing, before we get to the phones. And then we're going to get to the phones because it's Arts Walk Day. Well, maybe we should get to the phones faster because I believe Freddie is going to be out that door. Go ahead, Jen and Freddie. I'm trying to open this can. Have you ever tried to open a can before? You can't get your hands under the can. I'm getting close. Almost got my hands in this can, or under the can. I need a better prier. You ever use tools to pry things? Sometimes when you can't use your hands to find a tool, like the spoon. I don't know where the spoon was yesterday. Yesterday we were looking for spoons and had a lot of talking about finding different kind of utensils and stuff. I had a vision about that utensil. I was thinking about it, and I think maybe what it was like a spoon, but at the end of the spoon it was just like flat. So it's like more like it's like a shovel. It's like a small shovel, like a square shovel. Maybe that's what my thing was for scraping. I believe like that was what my idea was, like when I had it before, like the last year. So maybe we're gonna try to find that episode. It's somewhere back in the times. Still a lot of people just like on the sidewalk. When it gets warmer, more and more people are just out there on the street, even though it's pretty cold at nighttime. But they're just like right in the middle of the sidewalk. Sometimes people are in the alcoves, but now people are just sleeping right there, which takes a lot of You think lots of things that you think they're gonna take guts to do, and once you start doing them, you're in it. And at first you're like, oh, I don't know if I want to do this thing, and then you just get in there, start doing it, and then you're doing it. Like you think you don't want to. Well, you don't want to wake up in the morning. You don't want to face the world. Like right when you wake up, it's hard to wake up. I just woke up, and it's hard. It's one of the hardest things you have to do every morning is just face your life, I think. So what you do, you got to throw off that blanket, get in the shower, and live your life. It's different for different people to do, and I guess we all do it every day. See, everybody that you see on the streets around you, they've done that in the morning, I think. Except for maybe the people that don't have things to do, which are, it's like those people who are on the streets, and it's like, what do you do when you wake up? I think a lot about them, maybe too much. But maybe we should think about them more. But they're like right around the studio. That's why I think when I get here, on my way here, I always see them. So they're on my mind a little bit. But it's like when they wake up, they're still on the streets, so what are they going to do? It's when I wake up, I'm indoors. I usually have a plan for my day. When you don't have anything planned for your day, it's a hard day. So, schedule. I guess you got to make some schedules and you can keep yourself going all the time. You ever had a day when you, like a free day, you don't know what you're going to do that day? And maybe other people, they already have their plans. You got to join in on their plans. You're going to say, hey, anybody else have a completely free day that they didn't set up to do anything else like me? Like, it's hard to find that kind of thing. You got to set things up like way ahead of time. Otherwise, how is it going to work out? Days. You got to set up things maybe days ahead of time. And then they're going to be there. Because it's like one day you say, hey, I have a completely free day. Who else has a completely free day? Because they didn't schedule themselves out. And everybody says, well, I'm always have a schedule. And I guess I do also. So, and I'm doing my schedule now. I guess for this hour though, I don't have a schedule, but that's like a long time. Most of the time you don't have it scheduled down to the hour, but maybe you do. Sometimes I think maybe we should have scheduled more things for myself here, but I do have a good amount of things to do. I'm just gonna be getting through them. And I've been not looking at that weekly tape anymore. We looked at it for like a while, and it was crazy. It was so crazy. We're gonna get back into that thing. So getting crazy now. We're getting back to being calmed down. We did that for like a good couple of months. I guess it worked. So what were we doing for 2 months? We were looking last week and like not really being super present. We were being like looking at other things. And whenever that happens, I always think, cut it back. Get back to just like being present in the day and like saying things and living your life and not like looking at the other thing. It's like always just like, oh, let's look at the past for a long time. It's like, oh, let's look at like other things. So I do have some of the past queued up, and I think we're going to look at some of the past, but not like last week so much. Maybe we look at 2015. 2015, the episode up there in the queue. And then we'll look at 16 and 17 and 18 and maybe even sort of like the last couple of weeks if we get to it, if we have the time to do it. But if we don't have the time to do it, maybe we won't do it. I think Mr. Gintz is probably asleep right now. But maybe we'll try to call Yellow Fellow. We're going to try to call Freddie, the producer. We're going to call Jen. Jen is maybe helping us tape things and everything. So, yeah, it is. Let's get to it. Let's call Freddie, the producer, first. We'll say, hey, Freddie, it's the program. Hi, how are you? Talk to Jen. Jen's calling us. Also, Hey, you've reached Freddie Dobler. I can't come to the phone right now, but if you leave me a nice message, I'll call you back as soon as I can. Thanks a lot.
Hey, you've reached Freddie Dobler. I can't come to the phone right now, but if you leave me a nice message, then I will call you back as soon as I can. Thanks a lot.
Hey, Freddie. It's the program. Hi, how are you? I put the clock in the corner again using channel 1, and I'm going to be cutting today. I decided this cut. Oh, what the? This here, cut instead of using wipes. So we look outside. Outside looks like right now. I should probably move it up so it's not just a parking spot. But Jen is trying to get a hold of you too to help you with the video stuff to maybe tonight. So maybe you can call them. You can call us back. You have about 50 minutes today. I'm gonna look at the timer. The clock's right there. All right, bye. All right, here's another message from Jen. Oh, ain't what? Kirsten left another voicemail, or what? I'm supposed to be tweeting. Instagramming.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm down to help out and everything. Just let me know. Just give me a call. I'll be free.
Jen. Jen wants to help. That's good. What's the other message from Kirsten? Left 2 messages or what? Oh yeah, the voicemail on the thing is Freddie's voice now.
Oh, hi, program. I was calling back because I felt so rude and abrupt for leaving, but I had to call the other line, and I just had to go. But now I'm not on the other line, but we're just going to say it was good to talk to you, and I hope the program's going well. I didn't even get a chance to get updated on how the program's going, so you could let me know that if you ever want. And then what else? I think that's it, but I just called back to say that. And I'm also weaving in the ends of my sweater now. So anyway, I'll call back more. And I hope to see you guys soon. Okay, bye.
Bye. If you want to know how we're doing, watch the show. That's what I always say. But I guess I'm trying to make an effort to be more open to doing stuff off the program or something, or letting people, not being so militant about people watching things. Hello?
Hello? Hey.
Hey, Jen, how are you?
I'm doing good. I was at work, and then an incident happened, and now I'm not at work, so.
What happened? Did you meet?
Well, one of the, I don't know if I really should say yet, but one of our employees had an accident, and they had to close the plant down.
Oh, man. Yeah, not too many people watch this, but, you know. Meat packing.
Mm-hmm.
How is it?
It's not bad. I don't mind it. It's not anywhere near as gross as I thought it was going to be.
Uh-huh. What are you doing?
I do a bunch of different kinds of stuff. Sometimes I'm just loading the conveyor belt with just tubes of ground beef.
Wow. Lots of beef.
Yeah, I moved, let's see, on Wednesday I moved like 3 tons worth of ground beef onto this conveyor belt, like through the whole day.
Wow.
Like each pallet weighed like almost 2,000 pounds, and it was just like that of just tubes of ground beef, and I just take it and put it on the conveyor belt, and it cuts it open, and the next guy puts it in to these giant vats that goes onto the machine that spits it out onto the trays, and then it just vacuum seals it and puts the sticker on it and everything right there, and then it just gets shipped out.
Oh, hey, Freddie's calling us on the other line. I'll call you back, okay?
Right.
Okay, bye. Oh yeah, I don't know how to do conferencing. That would be good for this one, actually, especially. Phone tag, Freddie.
Hey, you've reached Freddie Dobe.
We gotta call the cell phone, not the home phone, or the Google.
Hey, program.
Hey.
You got me. Hey.
I dialed your cell phone instead of the Google.
Oh wow, that it probably should have worked either way, but I kind of heard it buzzing as I was parking. I'm walking to work. I'm like a little late.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. But Jen wants to talk to you. You can talk to them off the program and help you do the stuff. I'm on the other line with them.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm walking so I can talk until I get to the door.
Okay.
But yeah, I will message Jen on my lunch break. So we'll do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Did you hear my story about the red guy?
No, I didn't listen to the message. I just called you back.
Oh, weird. Yeah, I just saw him again, but this time downtown, and he's still wearing red, and now he has a red bicycle, and he was holding a sign, kind of like looked like he was panhandling, and like a cardboard sign, but it was blank. There was nothing on the cardboard sign.
What? Blank sign,
This guy is like, he's like a performance art genius guy. He's great. He's one of my favorite people I've seen on the streets in a while. He's pretty cool.
You know, what is he doing?
Anyway, well, I'm to the door. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
All right, back to Jen. Hey, so that was Freddie on the other line, and Freddie's gonna talk to you on his lunch break, maybe message you or whatever about what's going on.
All right.
It's gonna
Sounds good.
I think he wants to tape that Arts Walk stuff, which is like in the evening. You ever been to Arts Walk before?
No, this will be my first time, but I've wanted to go.
Well, it'll be good. Freddie will be out there with a camera, and you can talk to the camera. And then on Saturday night, we're going to be doing the program. Me and Freddie are going to a wedding, and then we're going to be doing the program when we get back here. Maybe it's going to be like starting at like 11:30 or later at nighttime, and we're going to watch all that stuff back.
All right, that sounds sick.
Yeah. There's like tonight. There's a parade. They call it Luminary Parade, where they have lights.
Okay.
And then tomorrow is like the daytime parade.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So it's 2 days.
That's gonna be really fun.
Yeah. So he'll message you on his lunch break, which is, I don't know, maybe in the afternoon or something.
Okay.
So you were telling us about loading ground beef onto
Yep.
pallets?
Yeah. Well, no, it was from the pallets to be processed into what was going to be for the general population.
Mm-hmm.
But then I also did other stuff where there's just giant things of like just the whole pork chop before it's like chopped into pork chops.
Yeah.
And had to like carve the fat off of it and then like take out like one side of it, and so we did like and then some stuff you just put stickers on the bottom of stuff. They just kind of move you around all over. There's like a bunch of stuff that goes on in there.
Wow.
But it's all done by 70 people.
That's a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all there every day?
Mm-hmm.
You wear lab coats?
Yep.
Oh. And
That's probably my favorite part about it.
yeah. And it's like refrigerated in there?
Oh, it's super cold. I have to wear like a hoodie and like a outer shell kind of jacket, like a windbreaker.
Yeah, that sounds nice. It'll be nice in the summer.
Oh yeah. But it's not going to be so nice in the wintertime.
Yeah. Well, you'll be used to it. If you wear I think if you wear the jacket, it's always fine. And you got gloves too?
Yeah. We have to wear like multiple layers of gloves.
Yeah. Warm gloves. That's good. How about goggles?
No, there's no goggles.
And something happened. They had to shut the place down today.
Mm-hmm. Yep, this morning. It happened this morning.
Maybe it becomes contaminated or something.
Oh, it was definitely contaminated.
Oh.
But someone lost a body part.
Oh my God. I mean, if you're processing meat and you're cutting up meat all day, we're made of meat.
Mm-hmm.
So, how big of a slip is it?
No, it's not going to be like nothing is going to be out. Like, luckily there wasn't a lot. It was in the morning, so we only been going for like an hour and 40 minutes, and then he decided to put his hand in the conveyor belt to try to move some of the meat, and he lost a finger.
Oh my God. Well, yeah, it seems like it's I can see that happening.
So now I'm at home because they let us all go home.
Wow. Well, who's gonna go to the store and they're gonna say no meat today?
Well, I think they're gonna make a lot of people come back tomorrow to go and make up for it.
Oh yeah, is that you?
Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's gonna be tomorrow or Monday for me.
Okay.
They haven't told me, which more than likely tells me that it's gonna be Monday.
That's good.
Which is totally fine with me because I didn't see it happen. I was behind like a wall, but I heard him, and I'm need the day off.
Yeah, after that. Wow. Well, that'll be good because then you can go tape the parade. Tomorrow is like the daytime parade, which is like the main event of Arts Walk.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah, it goes around every year. If you're here in town, and you get to know the parade pretty well.
Nice.
It's annual, and it's like the same kind of thing. They have lots of the same floats and stuff.
Mhm.
It gets to be, I don't know, every time I see the parade, I start to get kind of loopy. You know? Like,
Mhm.
it's like, what year is it? Especially after all these years, but we're gonna do the same kind of thing. It's kind of an event in the program. Usually we get it on camera somehow and we watch it back. So we're gonna be doing that again.
All right.
Yeah. Well, you've been doing that. You did your mandatory overtime.
Oh, I've been. You ready for this? So on Wednesday, I worked 12 hours and 35 minutes.
Wow.
And ready for the? Here's another part. Since the buses aren't running when I have to get there, I ride a bicycle 13.5 miles to get there.
Oh. Wow.
Dedication.
That is so far.
Mm-hmm.
But then
And it's a beach cruiser and it doesn't have any gears.
Wow. So you're going uphill?
Sometimes, yeah, but I don't pedal up those. I just, like, power walk up them.
Mm-hmm.
It only takes me an hour to get there, so I can't really complain.
You bike 13 miles in an hour? That's pretty fast.
Mm-hmm. And that's with walking, too, here and there up the hills. Like, up the big hills, I always walk them.
Yeah.
I end up all the way so I'm in Tumwater and I end up all the way on like Marvin next to like the 5.
Oh yeah, wow. There's buses that go out there, but not that early, huh?
Not that early, no. I'm able to take it back when I come home, which is nice.
Yeah.
Which makes it, I can go one way, and I'm fine with that. But if I had to go both ways, I wouldn't be able to do it. I would be too tired.
Yeah, well, especially after all day working, too.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have time to go back to sleep and then go back to work again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Wow. Well, that's good, though. You're going to get your time, and especially if you haven't been working.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It'll be nice just to make like a good amount of cash real quick, and I don't have to do this permanently, which is a good thing. So.
Well, cherish your fingers.
Oh yeah, I'm not even gonna do that. I don't even know why they did that at all.
Yeah.
But I know better. I'm like, no.
Yeah. I'm always slightly concerned about blowing off your fingers. I'm always talking about losing your fingers around the 4th of July.
Right?
I start talking about fingers a lot and how they, that you have them all. Sometimes.
Yeah, that's something you usually want to have.
Yeah. I used to ask everybody if they have all their fingers still. I haven't been doing that recently, but say, hey, how are you? You have all your fingers? Or how many fingers do you have? That's good to the right amount of fingers, so don't want to lose those.
Nope.
Yeah. You see anything on the streets? Maybe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Especially. So, I thought it was weird during the daytime. It can get kind of weird. But I didn't realize how weird it actually could get until I was riding through the middle of downtown at like 4 in the morning.
Yeah?
I was like, oh. Just stepped it up a notch.
Yeah, what's going on down there at 4 in the morning?
Just a lot of people, but they're just kind of walking around like zombies.
Really? They're out?
Oh, yeah. And I feel like it's going to sound kind of bad, but I feel like it's the people who got kicked out of like the homeless camp there, so they're like just out.
Yeah, they don't have anywhere to go. Maybe it's hard to sleep when you sleep on the street.
Because they're just like out, like they're just out, and the street lights aren't even running at that time. It's just flashing yellow through the whole middle of town.
Yeah. Is the sun out at that point?
No, it's dark still. And like Wednesday I had like the first day, Tuesday was decent going through there. I was just more trying to dodge the rain, and I got lucky and I didn't hit any. And then but Tuesday it had been nice, so there was more people out on the streets, just like talking to themselves or like yelling. And of course I'm like the only person out there, so it triggers them just seeing me out there. So they're like screaming at me, and I'm like not even doing anything. I'm just trying to get to work.
Yeah. Oh, that's like what you were saying was happening in San Francisco all the time. Something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah, I was talking about this earlier too, and I just see people like sleeping right on the sidewalk and like in the middle of a section instead of like even in the alcoves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Those are the people that are out at that time. At 4. It's the people, they're literally just sleeping in like where the doorways are for like the actual buildings, like the markets and stuff.
Yeah.
Down there. They just are sleeping in there. And some of them even had like tents posted up. It looks like they just use it for so long until it gets light outside. They take it down and like leave that spot. But some of the people they were just sleeping in there.
Yeah.
And then Wednesday there was a whole actual big group under this one building. There's like 12 people just in one group, and then there was just other people just like walking around.
Yeah. Oh, like they sleeping in groups?
Well, no, these people weren't even like sleeping. They were just like up.
Oh, they're wandering around.
Yeah, but they were just in like a group just under there by one of like the night like club bars things that are downtown.
Yeah, they're just huddled. That's in a huddle?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah, what are you going to do? It's hard to sleep when you don't have residents.
Oh, yeah. And it's super cold out there, too.
Yeah, that's too bad. Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I've been seeing on the streets that early. Oh, I saw a raccoon. That was cool.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I thought it was a cat at first, and I was like, oh, it's a cat. And then I really was looking at it, and I was like, wait, no, that's a raccoon.
Was it?
It was big, too.
Yeah, I haven't seen a raccoon in I feel like years.
Well, like where I'm at, I'm literally out in the middle of nowhere where it's just a whole bunch of like ranches.
Yeah. And then, you're taking the train? I mean, the trails? The trails?
No. I go from downtown, I go from 4th. I just take it up, and I go to where it's like Martin instead, and then make a left onto Phoenix, which turns into South Bay, and I literally just take South Bay all the way up until it turns into Hawks Prairie, and then I just take Hawks Prairie the rest of the way, and then I end up like where my job is.
Yeah.
On like Marvin. It's really far, and it's like really different too. It's really, really, really out in the woods.
Yeah, I know that area. Marvin Road. They're doing that construction out there on the I-5 bridge over there.
Mhm. Like that's how far away I'm riding a bicycle to work.
I mean, that's
10 to 12 hours.
If you're in Tumwater and you're working out there, that's like basically kind of the Tri-City area. You're going all the way across it.
Mhm.
because Tumwater is like the most southern spot, and then Hawks Prairie is like the most northern spot before you leave the Tri-City area. Yeah. That's like the farthest you could go within the areas.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, and the buses run like every hour out there because it's like on the very edge of like the county.
Yeah.
Like if I went any further north, I'd be in Pierce County. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, you're taking the 62A out there, right? Not the B.
It's the A.
Yeah, the
exactly.
The B doesn't go all the way out there. It's only the A, but I think it runs the A runs every half an hour, isn't it?
Yeah, up till like 5 or 6 o'clock, and then it just to every hour.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they do it through like peak times out there. There's like, honestly, there's nobody out there to ride it at that time. It's just me.
You and the bus driver, you got your own private ride.
Pretty much. I don't even think there's that many stops before that one.
Well,
But the nice thing is I've never had a problem with it not having room on the bike rack. I'm the first person to put it down.
there's a lot of factories out there. Yeah. I ride that.
That's what I was noticing.
I ride that.
They're like all like tucked away.
Yeah, this is an industrial zone.
Yeah, it's weird. I didn't know this, but I learned of this the other day because the address says it's Olympia, but it's definitely not. But I found out that anything that's not Lacey, Tumwater is given a Olympia address instead.
Yeah, when it's like basically unincorporated Thurston County?
Unincorporated automatically gets an Olympia address. And I just learned that the other day.
It's weird. It seems like it would get a Lacey address.
It should. It's literally on the edge of Lacey. Like, it should get a Lacey address.
Yeah. And it's not like physically connected to Olympia at all, right? It's like a big space.
Yeah, it's like it's not even anywhere close to Olympia. I leave Olympia like before I'm even 7 miles away from my job. Like about like when I hit 10 miles in. Well, no. Once I've like basically, it doesn't take long once you're on South Bay to not be in Olympia.
Yeah, the whole...
It's like only a couple miles down, and then it turns into not Olympia, and then it's like just kind of all unincorporated.
Yeah. The Tumwater Lacey Olympia border thing is kind of like a thing here. Like, people don't know. Sometimes people were paying like the wrong bills or something. Or like their addresses were weird, or their taxes were weird, and sometimes they're trying to switch it out, and sometimes it's not even well defined, or sometimes like houses like right next to each other, they say that they're living in different cities if they're on the borders and stuff, and it's all, the borders are not well defined. And I heard that maybe it was some kind of problem with like the city, the resources, the city resources, because they each have their own city halls, and you got to pay their taxes, or you got to pay your water bill. And I heard maybe within the last couple of years that there were some disputes over who's in what city, and people wanted to stay in the city that they thought they were in, and they had to figure it out. So it's kind of a thing. Yeah. I think they...
Yeah, because there's like Olympia, like the airport over here that's for Olympia is actually like technically would be Tumwater, but it's not. It's Olympia.
They call it the Olympia Airport? They call it Tumwater. It's a Tumwater Airport though, right? Or...
It's the Olympia Airport.
It's like Olympia High School is in Tumwater. Yeah, it's all pretty crazy. Tumwater Falls. Is that Olympia or Tumwater? It's like
No, that's Tumwater.
Yeah. It's ill-defined. maybe we should be.
Mhm.
I mean, nobody wants to become the Tri-Cities. There's like the other Tri-Cities too, but why don't they could just get together and be three, but they want to have three separate cities, I guess.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah, isn't the other Tri-City area up by like Aberdeen and Hoquiam?
the other Tri-Cities is east. It's like
Oh.
I don't remember what the Tri-Cities are right now. There's three. I mean, I guess it's three. It's like maybe Walla Walla or something. I don't know. I don't remember. Tri-Cities. Everybody calls it the Tri-Cities.
Mhm.
We're Tri-Cities too, but nobody calls us the Tri-Cities. And I think like they were all pretty separated out, and then they grew.
Mhm.
So at some point, a long time ago, the cities were more separate,
Mhm.
and then we got like the sprawl, urban sprawl,
Mhm.
and they didn't plan it very well.
Yeah, one thing I learned that's pretty crazy about Olympia is, like, okay, so like where it was actually founded wasn't even like where it was, because it was like that used to just be all like water, like the delta, like where the chutes came out of. So like where Olympia is now isn't even like where Olympia like started. Like that's not even like, that wasn't even like a thing there.
Where did it start?
Like further up, I guess, in the hills. That's what like Alex was telling me.
Like off the coast?
Mm-hmm.
Well, a lot of downtown was water, I think, and they put dirt on the ground, like kind of like maybe like New Orleans or something.
Mm-hmm. It's what they did in San Francisco too.
Yeah,
it's just still dirt.
Yeah, old fill dirt. Now it's like they put like big buildings on it.
Mm-hmm.
Which seems maybe, I don't know, is it unsafe, but I guess we'll have to see.
It's good now, but I mean, it'll be definitely unsafe if there's like a big earthquake.
Yeah.
Because basically, when an earthquake would happen there, the ground will like basically turn to like a liquid.
Yeah, it's danger.
Mm-hmm.
Landslides.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Well, so Freddie will talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna maybe call some other people. You got anything else you want to say today?
Just have a great rest of your day.
Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna be taping, like late night. If you want to go there, and Freddie will tell you about it. I'm sure you'll probably see him tonight.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Sounds good.
Okay, bye. Yeah, I was Jen. Let's talk to. I want to talk to Yellowfellow. I'm gonna try to call Yellowfellow. He's out there in Philly. You're not gonna answer.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 610923 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hello, Yellowfellow. It's the program. You can call us back. You have about 15 minutes to see if we make it today. How's Philly? You've seen that movie with Tom Hanks? Okay, bye. Sleepless in Seattle or Philadelphia? All right, I'm gonna try to call. I'm gonna try to call Bird because Bird tried to talk to us yesterday. Well, we didn't get through to him. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Bird. How are you?
Hey, doing just fine. Yeah. How are you?
Real good.
That's good.
You driving?
Yeah. I just at the dog park, but yeah, just leaving the dog park.
All right. How are the dogs? Hospital.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah.
You got two
Yeah.
dogs?
Out in Hawks Prairie, yep. Got 2 dogs. So they did pretty much all right today.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Small.
Yeah.
Small incident.
Yeah, nothing really. Just a little bit of barking and, territoriality a little bit. So,
They're getting a little
little
aggressive.
bit of guarding. Could be worse.
Could be worse. Could be better. Up and down.
What's that?
It's you gonna go to see the parades? It's Arts Walk.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Tonight is the procession of the spirits, probably. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Oh, I've never heard that term. They call it instead of luminary.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. It's called the procession of the spirits.
Everybody calls it the luminary.
Oh, yeah. I think that's right, too.
That's what I've heard.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I mean, that sounds like a good name for it.
Yeah.
I don't think you made that name up, right? You heard it somewhere.
Yeah. There's the spirits and then the species.
Yeah. It's every time it comes around, I said this to somebody else, but it's like a loop. It's a loop in your life. You're like, oh, loop time.
Yeah. I was just thinking about it earlier this week. They were talking about it on the radio on Mix 96. And, I was just thinking about how we used to bring a camera there a couple of years, maybe. Just sit there and shoot the whole thing, take it back to the studio and watch it. Those were the good old days.
We're doing that. Freddie's doing that. I'm going to be busy, but Freddie's going to be doing that and then taking the footage here to watch. So.
Oh, good. That's cool.
Yeah, we're going to be doing that again. I think Freddie's going to get some of the footage from the luminaries, and then he's going to get some of that from the parade for tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Well, when we got to the dog park, there were a lot of dogs here, and then all of them except 2 other ones left. And then now it's like maybe another 20 dogs have showed up since then. So
wow.
Pretty busy now. A lot of dogs in there.
They all running around?
Big dogs, little dogs. They're all running around, chasing each other, chasing toys. They have so much energy. There's a 5-month-old puppy that's been here the whole time we've been here, and he's just still rearing to go.
Yeah. Where is that? The one by the dump?
Yep.
They use, and then when you go, they all know their own owners and stuff, and they come back to them.
Yeah, pretty well. I mean, some of them are, they all have different personalities, and some of them are a little more well behaved than others. But it's all relative and a little bit, matter of opinion too. So, but yeah, they're. I can, maybe I'll send a picture to your Twitter.
Oh yeah, we should be Instagramming or something. Yesterday we put the Instagram on there, telling people about the thing. Yeah, Yeah, getting that stuff going. We're gonna be taping the thing tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna do the show at like late night, like at midnight, and then on Sunday I don't know when it's gonna be, probably in the evening too.
Yeah.
People are gonna want, maybe they're gonna want to ride from Arts Walk though.
Yeah.
Maybe a good weekend to stay to drive in Thurston County.
True. Yeah. Yeah. That is true.
You seen street stuff in the last week, 2 weeks? I think it's been 2 weeks.
So much construction going on the road. You know, there's just everything everywhere. They're really doing it.
Yeah, never ending.
Yeah, it's a good time of year to get some of those projects done. It's kind of warmed up and so yeah, it's pretty nothing really. I'm tagging you in an Instagram photo, the dogs at the dog park.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hashtag YDHWM.
Yeah.
You know, hashtag YDHWM. Pictures of dogs.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dog.
Yeah. They've been here. All right. Well.
Okay, I'm about to post it momentarily. There we go.
Great.
Chair. Posting. Okay.
You gonna well, I don't know. My schedule's like, you gotta get back here on the program soon.
Yeah. Yeah. What time are you taping tomorrow?
Tomorrow is gonna be late night, like probably like
Like
11 or midnight even.
that might be possible. Maybe it might be better to do like next Monday or Tuesday.
Sunday is gonna be evening, and then the next week it's gonna be sporadically in the afternoon or at 9:30.
Okay. Yeah, maybe one of those afternoon days like Tuesday or Wednesday or something.
Yeah. I'll send you a personal message. I'm trying to be more open to scheduling outside of the program because I feel like it's maybe helpful to people. So.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
So I'll just tell you my schedule, and maybe we'll talk
All
about
right.
it off the program to schedule time for next week.
Okay.
All right.
DM me, PM me, IM me,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it.
All right. Well,
And
we'll,
just
we'll see you next
M
week.
me.
We'll see you next week sometime.
Okay.
All right. All right. Thanks, Bird.
Have a good day.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
That was Bird. Out there. I guess we could call Mr. Ginsu. Or should we call Grandma first? If they're gonna be awake. It's about 12. It's 12:30 though. They should be awake. If not awake, then it's a good time to be woken up. Wake up, Grandma.
Hello, this is Ty's phone. Leave a name and number, and she'll call you back as soon as you can. Thank you.
Hello, Grandma. Are you asleep? It's 12:30. Maybe you're doing stuff. Call me back. Okay, bye. Oh, wake up. Oh. What the? Oh, yeah, the phones are working, though. That's one thing. Like, remember when the phones didn't work earlier at all the time, we were breaking up, not being able to get through. We fixed it.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message.
All right, well, lastly, we'll call Mr. Ginsu, and then we'll get on those tapes. Because... Well, we got 5 minutes left? Oh, yeah, well, I don't know if we have time for the tapes, so we got 5 minutes. Might have to just, like, not call Mr. Ginsu and then talk. But maybe we have time. Oh, we got to do a message of the future. Can we do a message of the future and look at the past couple of days at least, too?
To an automatic voice message system. 360515 is not available.
Hello, Mr. Ginsu, it's the program. Hi, how are you? Where are you? You can call us back. You have about only 5 minutes today. Are you asleep? Okay, bye. All right, well, we're going to record message to the future. We're going to get it queued up. It's this one. The cuda. Oh yeah, I queued up 2015, but we might not even, I don't think we're going to get to it. Where is it on there?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Get some phone calls, talk to Kirsten, and get a message from Bird and Yellow Fellow.
We're going to get it overtime, so bye, future. All right, show us. Did we go? Whoa. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What is that? That's not a good thing. Something weird is going on. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Are we in a loop? Do we get a loop somehow? This whole channel seems to be messed up. Not good. Wow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, this is weird. Something weird's happening with the channel, with the A source. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna. It's not looking.
It's about his crimes.
King Tommy.
Yeah,
Secret.
yeah.
Stop. Oh, I didn't record the new message. I think the whole channel is messed up. All right, show's up. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Oh, man. Hey, future. It's us, the past. It's Friday, and this whole channel's messed up. Did it get fixed? We're talking to Jen. It's Arts Walk. Stuff's happening. Bird's one at the dog park. Maybe the clock is messing everything up in a weird way, so we don't understand. Okay, bye, future. Is the clock messing up everything in weird ways that we don't understand? Well, there's that. It's the end of the show. I'm just going to turn off the machine. Hopefully it'll reset itself somehow. Thanks for watching. It's Friday, yay! We're on TCTV channel 22, 11:30 and 2 a.m. Check it out. YDHWM.com, yeah! 360 right there, 634, call me a message, get on TV! One night stand number 3, yeah! Graham, it's a good song, thank you! TCTV, La Bebe, Jordy Fabulous, Graham, something like Control Lipstick, Thirsty County, Washington State, USA, thank you, and viewers, that's you're watching, thank you. Hell yeah, dog! Bye!